Hey everyone, I'm Patrick, and this is, of course, Mr. What did you want to be called? Goober or something?
No, Doughy. I said Doughy. I wanted to be known as Doughy. And tonight we are here with a magic show.
Oh, that's what we're doing?
Yeah, we decided to do this right as the video came on.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Are you gonna do a trick or something?
No.
You're gonna make that coffee disappear?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, let's see. I don't think anyone's watching at the moment. Whatever, doesn't matter. The Oklahoma City Energy FC have officially announced a club statement as a bunch of crap. So, Grant, you want to read this for us?
With pleasure.
Let's see. Oh, God, not that.
Yeah, all right.
That. Is that the right? Yeah. All right. Well, there was officially... Yeah, well, this is the club's website. And then, when I click on it, it does... The link doesn't work, but...
Like a golf club.
Yeah, but this does, so... Go nuts.
Okay. This is the club statement from OKC Energy. In recent months, the USL informed Oklahoma City Energy of its intention to have all USL championship clubs playing on home fields of at least 110 by 70 yards.
And we've known that for a while.
Yeah. Starting in 2023, with no exceptions, as part of its broader efforts to improve the match experience for players and fans. Knowing that the field at Taft Stadium will not meet their minimum size requirement, Energy FC and the league resumed discussions about alternative solutions for the blah-de-da-de-da, whatever. Okay. This is crap. Completely and totally, first of all. Let me go ahead and just put it that way. This is them. This is ownership throwing the league under the bus. At least last year they were throwing Oklahoma City Public Schools under the bus. And now, here we are with this crap. So, and this is such baloney. Just tell us that you're financially insolvent, okay? It really isn't. I mean, seriously, just say it.
I don't know. And there was a lot of people asking on social media, why don't we play somewhere else? And it's like, they were able to build a new stadium for a UFL pro football team.
A semi-pro football team. They're actually got that in the works going on. Mm-hmm. That'll probably be done before the Maps 4 stadium.
Yep.
And they'll have maybe played a season on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll probably have it already torn down and abandoned, and it'll be some sort of new defunct video for us by the time this ever occurs.
Yeah. But as far as all the other stadiums in the area, I understand most of them either don't have the correct field size, capacity, and or amenities for players and fans.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to have a minimum capacity of like 5,000.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's not like this couldn't have been done.
Oh, no, this totally could have been avoided.
This could have been avoided entirely.
Yeah, but that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
Yeah, once again, it was just chintzy ownership from, them not wanting to actually go build a pop-up stadium someplace, which has been suggested by numerous... Sorry, our attorney is running around here.
You're fired.
We can't fire him. He employs us.
Oh.
But, this is just chintzy ownership. Them cutting costs, and they've cut costs into the point to where they've painted themselves into a bad corner.
Mm.
And so, man, I mean,
it's dumb.
Completely.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, I mean, okay, look, we're not sure what to do as far as this is concerned here on this channel at all. So, I mean, and see, we always got more traffic from the sports history videos or any of the NFL stuff we've done. We've done energy stuff out of a labor of love. We don't get paid for this, of course.
No.
We don't...
Sometimes I find spare change on the ground.
No, that's not being monetized. But we always get a lot more traffic from our other videos. And we've all... yeah. But we... Our attorney. Right there he is. See?
What are you doing? Get out of here.
But we always get a lot more traffic from our other videos, but we've always done this, and we've never really... We've always kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but now with this crap going on, what do you do? And the answer is, well, first of all, given the fact that this is nothing, them renewing the lease on Taft Stadium basically just kind of comes down to them not wanting to let anybody else come in with a soccer franchise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in other words, they're trying to keep the territory, but they're not going to play the club.
Yeah. They're going to apparently, the impression I get is they're just going to wait for 2026, and in the meantime, I can see them trying to sell the club, which it's a great market. There's going to be a stadium built.
20th largest city in the United States with a sport-crazed populace.
Yeah. So it'll work here.
There's a large enough soccer community that you could actually build something up pretty well here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's...
We've done it before.
We'll do it again. But now it appears that there really is not going to be soccer for a couple more 3 years in Oklahoma City.
Yep.
Or at least not professional soccer anyways. So, yeah.
But there is a funny thing to all this, though.
What's that?
I wouldn't be surprised that when whatever the pro team, whoever owns it, whatever it's called, does come back, that's about the time Tulsa might be having some trouble.
Yeah.
Because there's been Tulsa fans that have been really cool about this, acting like, well, you know, this sucks. We like the Black Gold Derby, and, you know, that's cool. I agree. But, of course, there are rivals, so there's been many other Tulsa fans mocking the whole situation. You guys are probably going to be in the same scenario here in a few years. They're enforcing rules, including you can't play in baseball stadiums, so where are you guys going to play? Because Tulsa stadiums have a lot of the same problems.
Yeah.
Capacity, field size, amenities for players and fans.
And good luck getting TU to actually let you guys play there.
Yeah, and who's going to... Well, that only has, like, the capacity of 2,000.
Yeah.
So they can't. So it's like, where are you guys going to play? Who's going to pay for your new stadium? What's your stadium plan? Most likely, you know, the Kraft family is going to try to nickel and dime the city to build them a new stadium here in a year or two. And what if the voters say no?
Well, and really the whole thing with taxpayer-funded stadiums, in the last couple of years, just in that amount of time, we have seen a huge shift away from enthusiasm for anything of the sort.
Yeah. So what happens when it gets to the ballot? The people of Tulsa say no. And the club's just kind of like, well, I guess...
Because you know Tulsa's going to say no.
Yeah. What are they going to say? Well, we're either going to fold or we're moving to Texas or Kansas or wherever the hell. It's like, I feel like they're going to be in a similar boat pretty soon.
Yeah. But at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me if they decided to, you know, go up to Owasso and build a stadium.
Yeah, they could do that.
You know,
I mean...
Or go down to Broken Arrow and build
I mean, they got to have a stadium plan. Was it the old owners, the old guys that owned the Drillers said, oh, well... The team sucks. We're not making money. They're not going to be able to play in a baseball stadium in a few years. Screw it. Let's sell it to the Kraft family. Do they know? When they bought the team, did they know? They're not going to be able to play in a baseball stadium here in a few years?
In a little while, I think it really will be that way for them. Now, as to whether or not that actually pulls through, or maybe Tulsa decides to pull something out of their ass, hey,
yeah,
more power to you.
Knock over the Blue Dome.
Yeah.
Knock that crap over.
Just knock it all over. Just knock all that stuff down. It's not the first time you've decided to knock down a bunch of historic stuff throughout Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why there's so much parking.
Yeah. And broken parking meters.
Yeah.
Lots of them. So it looks like it's going to be a few more years at least without any kind of pro soccer in Oklahoma City.
This is really kind of how it rolls. I mean,
yeah.
Especially with now we've laughed a lot about Bob Funk in the past, but now it's like, okay, dude, listen here. This is the third franchise the man has had that.
Well, I wouldn't give him crap for the past ones.
At the same time, though, it seems like this seems to be kind of a recurring thing. Look, you have to be a huge scourge on Oklahoma City sports. Okay? You're a ghoul. All right? Dude, give it up. Stop doing this. I mean, God. It just seems like it's always some second-rate, 2-bit thing, and he ran the energy the same exact way. Where it does not seem like there's really a lot of heart in it. It seems like there's a lot of motivation for profit. Sure. But it's not a good look when we're going down there and we're at the gift shop, buying stuff, and you're down there checking registers.
Yeah,
dude. No, man. I don't know what to say about that. Aside from that.
Well, the other thing is, if we do get a new ownership, I don't really expect a whole lot different from them. If stuff gets messy, I expect them to ghost us and be dicks anyway. So it's like, right off the bat, don't fall in love with the ownership of your favorite team. Like, try to divorce them in your head. Like, I'm a Patriots fan. Oh, yeah, we've had, again, Kraft with the whole, human trafficking, sex slave thing. The San Jose Sharks, I don't even know the ownership. I don't want to know the ownership because I probably wouldn't like them in some capacity. So,
And Chef Boyardee owns the Saints.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, and he's an awful person.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's no idea what we're looking at as far as within the future. We were going to make like a joke defunct video, but now, after the other day's announcement where they decided to dump it off on a Friday afternoon, right before the World Cup, this is stupid. I mean, there's no other way to say it other than, yeah, you guys were just trying to cut and run. And you should be ashamed. Because there's not only do you have former staff getting on Twitter and saying basically what kind of shit show this is, but you've also got former players coming on there and talking about how ownership has been crappy for the last few years. And so here we are. Way to go.
Yay.
You strung us along for 11 months to do this.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. I guess we should expect that level of corruption here in Oklahoma, but because, hey, I guess they're a part of the good old boy system as well. Bob Funk and Kretschmar, both. Man, I don't know what to say. You knew that you were going to get a lot of crap for this, and so, I mean, and now I'm sure it'll be a few more years before we ever hear the likes of them. Thanks.
Yeah.
But, we drove up there loyally. We were trying to be good fans, and when when you first showed me that video back in 2016, the few days after my birthday in April.
Oh, when they still showed games like live.
Well,
on
no.
YouTube.
It was the video that you had found that kind of showed like the birth of the energy and how it was about the tifo for.
Oh the Survivor Tree tifo.
The Survivor Tree tifo, and like I've said before several times on this channel, as someone who has grown up here in Oklahoma, and that was around here on April 19th, 1995. That video really kind of like it touched me.
Something special here.
I thought it was something. Yeah, I was like, these guys really understand what this means as far as a soccer club, and as someone who has enjoyed soccer for all of their lives. I was like, dude, this looks legit. And now here both Ian and I sit after making this channel, because I mean we were wanting to have like a 5-year celebration, and now here it is. We can't. Because we've been covering the energy for 5 years as of like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I want to say
we're
it was
still covering them. I mean,
technically,
there's a cat.
Yes.
Stacy Burntrent said, "What happened to OKC? Well, basically they got squirrely. There's nowhere for them to play, so they're just going to be on extended hiatus or dormant until 2026 when the new stadium is built. Also, the polls are closed, and your suggestion, the Raleigh-Durham Skyhawks, did win. I'm actually writing that one right now, so hopefully we'll see that one in a few weeks. So thank you for the suggestion.
Yes.
It was kind of a short history. They were only around for a year, but still interesting.
We do enjoy all of our fan suggestions for any kind of video that we can make.
Yeah.
But like like it says on that on our title here, dude, this is beyond.
They didn't have a stadium plan.
They didn't have a stadium plan.
So
they just pretty much kind of bilked the taxpayers for it. And, us living out here in Shawnee, we didn't want to, like, really support it because we don't want to be like... We don't want to be like somebody who, is like, oh, well, here in the suburbs, we demand the city pay for our entertainment. No, we're not.
Yeah, like
we're not those kind of suburbanites, Yeah, like how St. Louis was that whenever they first tried with their, I think their second MLS bid that they tried to do.
The Austin Bold, they had Austin FC move in on their turf and kind of push them out, which sucked because they just got that cool stadium and the racetrack.
Yeah, and the Circuit of Americas.
Yeah, and like what was it, a month or two after they arrived in Austin, then all of a sudden MLS announced, "Oh, we're going to Austin too," and it just screwed them.
So. Here now, but this is a completely different situation than what happened with Austin Bold. And see, that's another thing that kind of sucks because like the Fort Worth was supposed to be started here, I think
Next
in 2024.
Season. Well, when they get a stadium built,
when they have like a stadium plan, actually.
Which I wonder if they're like us and they have no plan. They don't know what the fuck's going on.
But no, don't they have new ownership also? I thought.
Yeah, I think so.
But. Now they're going to, and it would have been, because we were making plans like if OKC came back in 2023.
Yes, I did. It looked pretty nice. I liked it.
I'm kind of looking forward to the derby between Hartford Athletic and Rhode Island FC.
That'd be cool. I feel like I'm not even going to follow USL even that closely until we get a team back.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to do so.
Yeah, every time I look at the standings and everything going on with the league, I just get sad. So it's like, I don't even want to. I might glance at the standings occasionally, but that's probably it.
Now, I will say this, as far as Oklahoma City soccer is concerned, we have made plans, and we are going to this next season to go to an Imps game. Oklahoma City, OKC 1889 FC.
We'll go check out the Imps.
We might go see where they're a semi-pro team, but we'll still go check them out and see what's going on. And we're definitely going to do a video this next year for OKC FC, the women's team that is there. So we're definitely going to do a video on them.
And I eventually want to check out the Oklahoma Wranglers, see what the hell that's all about.
Yeah, that does kind of pique my interest.
That might be all right. We have a.
But that doesn't mean we're going to quit covering Oklahoma City soccer. It's just, I don't know if we want to cover anything about the Energy until current ownership decides to sell.
I mean, if there's something to report, I don't know.
Sure,
something to report.
But that might just be a social media post. I don't know if that's going to be a video.
Yeah.
Like, this is probably going to be the last one that we have for a long time on the Energy. Okay?
Well, no, remember I had that other idea.
Oh, yeah.
So we might have a few more things on the Energy, and then we're just waiting on the team to come back and new ownership, hopefully. And hopefully whoever the hell comes in doesn't change the name, because I still have all this stuff. You know?
Yeah, I do hope that they actually, the owners actually keep, or at least keep it similar to how it was, you know.
Call it the Energy, make it green.
Then again, you know, like, for instance, if I won $1 billion, we would have already had a pop-up stadium.
Yep.
Like, if we won that lottery, the big giant lottery prize.
Oh yeah,
the jackpot. If we won that, we would have already had plans for a pop-up stadium and a new.
I'd own a team in almost every league.
Yeah, I would make sure that we. I would just give $10 million to Bob Funk and tell him it's like, look here, go away.
You missed a good game tonight in the CFL up there in the Canadian Football League.
The Canadians?
I thought I saw a post or two. I just didn't really check it out. What did they do? Did like a big fight break out or something? That'd be cool. Oh, didn't they have?
Oh,
didn't
wow!
They have the Grey Cup? Yeah, the Argonauts beat the Blue Bombers 24-23. Well, Winnipeg, you made it there at least.
Wait, the Argonauts actually won?
Yeah, they won the Grey Cup.
No,
they are the champions of Canada.
There's no way.
They are the world champions of Canadian football.
Oh, there's no way.
Yep. They done did it. The Rough Riders taking on the Rough Riders.
Yeah. The Tiger Cats.
And then I guess we do have,
What else?
No, not that.
Was there anything else that we wanted to talk about with,
It's not showing it. Why is it not showing it? It's right here. Get rid of some of this.
Oh, yes. Yes. Definitely. Because I plan on attending. I don't know if Huskow over here can. Old Martinez.
It's not letting me. Hold on. Let me mess with it real quick.
Well, I'm not doing that.
I probably have too much stuff going.
Yeah, old Martinez over here is,
Yep.
I don't know if he's going to be able to attend, but I'm definitely going to take video
Screw it.
of us for the USA versus England game. I plan on being there at Skinny Slim's.
Yeah, that one. Do that one.
All right,
Bam,
there we go. Cool.
All right, yeah, Skinny Slims. It's going to be for the World Cup. November 21st, we take on Wales. November 25th, England. And then the 29th, we take on Iran. And we're going to try to make some of these. I might be off Friday. I don't know. I don't know if we get the day after Thanksgiving off. I think we might. So, yes.
We might actually cover one of these games on a live stream.
Yeah, they're all like in the middle of the week at like 1 o'clock. But yeah, we should be able to. We should be able to do at least
evening time
one.
for Qatar, and Doha.
Yeah.
The place where they have basically legalized.
There ain't no damn beer there. Won by 1 point. Yeah, right. What about the XFL? Yeah, I'm going to check out the XFL a little bit. I like them better than what the USFL was doing. What the USFL was doing was just stupid. The XFL, it's still kind of dumb, but I mean, not all the markets are, NFL markets, so that might help them a bit. They're in San Antonio. Wait, aren't they in San Antonio? I think there's a San Antonio team, and they went over to Miami and St. Louis, and those are decent markets. Well, no, not Miami. It was in Orlando. And Orlando, Miami. No, fucking hell. Orlando, San Antonio, St. Louis. They should have gotten a San Diego team and played at Qualcomm Stadium or whatever they call it now.
I thought they knocked that down.
They may. I thought it was still technically in existence because I think that San Diego Fleet played there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
That was just a few years ago. But yeah, I'm going to check out the XFL a little bit. We could possibly do a live stream to that, I suppose. See what all that fuss is. Well, there's no fuss over it, but we'll see what it's about.
Okay.
See what's what.
But look, like I said, OKC deserves
better than this
way better than this crap.
Not Tulsa though. Tulsa deserves this crap.
No, Tulsa deserves this crap.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I think for years we were kind of in denial about how we noticed.
Yeah. Who's gonna?
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna go to the World Cup? No beer. That's half the fun right there.
No beer at the World Cup. That you can have a near beer.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, what is it? That Bud Zero or whatever they're having.
We have carbonated flavored water, and it's like, you mean soda?
Not enough hotels. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I saw where they had what was it, the fan lodgings or whatever like that. It reminded me a lot of like the Fire Festival.
That's great.
It really did. I mean, it was like, wow, they're really setting them up in old FEMA camps.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack with the World Cup, but it's just a complete shit.
Oh, don't even get us started on the labor issues.
Didn't the guy running FIFA
LGBTQIA rights?
Yep. But didn't not Blatter? They got him out, but the current guy, didn't he even say that? Oh, giving it to Qatar was a mistake.
No, Blatter even said it was a mistake.
Did he? Yeah. So.
Yeah, even Blatter said that it's like, well, this was probably not the best thing we could have done. And, you know, and here's one thing that kind of gets my gird when people say that, oh, you just don't want it in Qatar because you're just Islamophobic. That's not true.
No.
I think there's a lot of fans that are really kind of paying attention more to the issues itself, not just because it's an Islamic country.
Kind of like the Olympics, people. Every Olympic
honestly,
cycle.
we could have had it in Morocco. We could have had it in Egypt. What? Oh, I saw that on Twitter. Yes. Bud has a warehouse full of beer that they're not going to, and they said they'll give it to the winning country. Well, then I feel sorry for the winning country in that case.
Yeah. Here, we peed in these cans.
Here, have these cans of Budweiser. It's like, God, get that crap away from me.
When you enter the Budweiser Brewing Factory to start your tour, they hand you a Budweiser. Or is it piss?
It might be Bud Light, or Bud Dry, and it all comes out of the same tube, you know. Gosh.
On one of them, they just hold up a cheesecloth.
Yeah, and then of course today was the first day, or it was the first match between Qatar and Ecuador.
Oh, we can look at that for a second.
Yeah, let's check that out. I'm
World Cup.
Pretty sure Ecuador won 17-0.
That actually is what happened. Yes, Ecuador won full time 2-0 over Qatar.
If I'm not mistaken, if my sports trivia does not fail me, then I'm pretty sure that this is the first time in World Cup history where the host nation did not win their first match.
They look like they needed a beer after this loss.
Well, in that offside call, and I believe it was at the 3rd minute, that was such baloney.
Oh, yeah.
That really was. I saw that breakdown, and I was like, wait a minute here. That could not have been offside. I don't care where the goalkeeper was.
Yeah, just looking at the stats, aside from the final score, I mean, it was pretty close. Ecuador just kind of had them on shots on target.
Ecuador has players.
Yeah, they do. Senegal is going to win the World Cup. That's what's going to happen.
Oh, God. Imagine, Netherlands not.
The Netherlands. I know who's not going to win. Sweden. Sweden's not going to win.
I don't think is Sweden even in it.
No, that's why I'm saying Sweden's not going to win it.
Thank you.
Damn Swedes.
You know, though, I'm kind of glad we don't have to worry about Italian fans this time. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Thank you, North Macedonia.
Yeah, right. Oh, you talk about hardcore soccer fans. That God, that's like one of our teams going to the Super Bowl and getting crushed in the last minutes, or just something. Not qualifying was like a Super Bowl loss to us.
That's great.
Well, is there anything else pertaining to the energy?
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be back, to be honest. I think the only reason why this club just didn't fold outright.
Oh, yeah, they are building a stadium.
Yes, at Willets Point.
Yeah, that kind of screws over Queensboro, though.
Well,
maybe.
There's and see, that's kind of the issue with New York City. I don't know if you've ever been there. Man, land is hard to come by in the 5 boroughs. It's
very limited real estate.
Limited because you don't have a whole lot of space, and that's always been one of the biggest issues with them building a stadium in the first place, because they originally NYCFC had They had a plan to have, what was it, on one of the docks at first, and then that plan fell through. And then they were going to build next to Yankee Stadium.
There is a high school stadium in New York City that's actually a renovated dock, and it's out floating on the water. But I think it's falling apart and it needs more renovations.
Their plan, though, is solid as far as, and they're finally going to be getting out of Yankee Stadium.
Hey, their ownership should buy our team and keep them in Oklahoma City.
God, that would be awesome.
Just buy the rights of the energy name.
Do you
from
realize
Bob Funk.
the City Group would have as much? That would be a lot of damn money.
They're like, all right, your annual budget for player salaries is like $20 million. It's like,
yes.
Oh shit.
Yes,
we're winning a championship.
Like every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screw you, Louisville. We're not.
They're like, you know what? We're just gonna have an MLS league. That would be great.
I don't think they're gonna want to have two, but.
No, they wouldn't. No.
Like I said, I mean, we can dream, can't we?
Yeah, we can dream.
But and the stadium plan also includes a new school, which is, I think it's like, what, 850-seat school?
For New York City?
Yeah.
Okay.
For Willets Point. They're going to redevelop Willets Point for the most part, which is right next to Citi Field, which is the home of the New York Mets in Queens.
Okay.
And let's see, then they're going to, and it's also going to have affordable housing projects also on there, which is great. That's absolutely necessary in New York City, especially in Queens. I mean, like I said, I don't know if you've been to New York City, but
it smells
really,
funny.
Yeah, in the summertime it smells like urine.
Yeah, I heard it smells like
That's
pee.
no joke.
New Orleans does too.
Yeah, New Orleans also.
New Orleans smells like urine and sex.
Probably.
And weed. And bourbon.
I don't know about weed.
I don't know about weed. I've never been to Louisiana.
I have.
Crawfish etouffee.
It's and New Orleans was actually kind of nice, but I didn't get urine when I was in New Orleans. I got the urine smell when I was in New York City, though, in the middle of the hottest day of the year. That was, ooh. You really do smell that. It's like, wow, people aren't kidding. I thought that they were just saying that because, hey, New York, but no, that's really for real. It's, ooh.
Oh, hey, the Patriots beat the Jets today. I was happy about that. That was
funny.
great. First punt return for a touchdown of the season for the NFL, and it happened at the wrong moment for the Jets, and we won. Yeah. Hey, I'm from New Orleans. It smells like gumbo and weed.
All right, hey.
I believe that.
New Orleans, okay.
That would be nice to have actual... I don't know. I'm not big into seafood. Can they make gumbo with just like hamburger and chicken and like everything but the seafood?
It has like sausage and shrimp.
Yeah,
and chicken.
The only thing you would leave out of it is probably just the shrimp.
The shrimp. I want some chicken
because
gumbo.
you got to make a roux kind of like the same way that you would make at first whenever you first start making gravy. But then you blonde that up, or you want to darken that up and let it kind of roast for a little bit.
Oh hey, you guys got not New Orleans, but Baton Rouge got the Baton Rouge Red Sticks of the UFL. So you guys got a new football team as well.
Cool.
So Oklahoma City Wranglers, and then the Baton Rouge Red Sticks. I think that's what they were called. The Red Batons or something.
The Red Sticks.
The Red Ass Paddles. And it's like their logo's like, what was it? A red fleur-de-lis, I think.
Yeah.
It was like they were like the minor league of chicken, sausage, hell.
We make it with duck.
I do like duck.
Oh, I bet that is tasty. Typically, though, there's shrimp that you put inside of it, typically, but at the same time, yeah, you can leave shrimp out of it if you want. But
do you guys ever throw
you've got to have okra in it.
Do you guys ever throw like ghost peppers or in it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, speaking of which, I got you
you?
some ghost peppers. I brought you guys some.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh.
Here, check it out.
Oh, all right.
Might want to put them back in the freezer,
All
but this is some homegrown ghost peppers. Oh yeah, they're thawing a little bit. Put them in the freezer.
This is the best thing about this video, ladies and germs.
You should eat one.
Oh no.
No.
No. I learned my lesson the last time we did that.
We actually
explain, please. I'm gonna go set this.
We actually did do that before. There's an older video from like 2 or 3 years ago where we eat Carolina Reapers. They were good. They fucked up our stomachs. What's the UFL? The UFL is like an alternate spring-summer professional league. It was around in like the 60s for a couple of years, and then it came back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. It was on, what was it, Channel 99, the Versus Networks, or whatever
Yes.
it was called, the Versus Network. I used to watch that because they used to show NHL, and they actually did a good job of promoting those games. But they're bringing it back for a third iteration. It's the new UFL, and it seems to kind of be dancing on the line of professional, semi-professional. Like, it looks like they get paid, but not that much. Hell no ghost peppers and gumbo. Why, man? Come on. You gotta have some ghost peppers or something.
No, man, I love spicy stuff, man.
Or some,
it's okay. You could do that.
Because the ghost pepper and the Carolina Reapers have
But
a nice...
it does make it hot as hell, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
But I'm one of those people that could eat literal fire. Okay, so
Yeah. Oh, like the Canadian Premier League. Yeah, kinda. It's. Think of it like a USFL or an XFL, but with a little less money. So we're gonna have like 3 or 4 of these semi-pro professional. Well, not semi-pro, but professional spring-summer football leagues going on here soon. I hope the USFL folds. I don't know about the XFL. I don't know.
Oh, hey.
Have you seen new
Indy 11?
Oh, their new stadium? They got a new stadium?
Yeah, I think they do have a new stadium plan, but it's...
See, they got a new stadium.
It's been several months. Yeah, and see, this was the dumbest time for there to be a hiatus in OKC because, man, I mean, soccer is really... It's really getting on the scene. It's starting to explode.
Oh, yeah.
And so, I mean...
Like, you go back 10 years ago, and, I mean... I don't recall seeing all these Premier League games on NBC advertisements all over the
No,
place.
soccer's starting to get really big here, and now here we are in Oklahoma City just going, it's like,
Damn
well,
it.
we're on hiatus.
Yeah, you actually see USL games on ESPN2, not just ESPN+. I mean, it's right as it's... Which the sport's been growing and picking up for a while, and right as it's starting to really get some momentum, oh, look, we're on hiatus.
Yeah,
the
we're
ownership
on
doesn't know what the
hiatus.
hell to do. Bob Funk's sitting there in his
Yeah,
office
he's sitting
with a
up. He's sitting up
switchblade
there in
and a bunch of
Galardia.
cocaine.
Well, he's
like,
sitting
"What
up
do I
there
do
in his house
now?"
in Galardia, which I don't know if you're familiar, like how familiar you are with Oklahoma City, but Galardia is like one of the like wealthiest neighborhoods
Yeah.
in all of the Oklahoma City metro area. Okay, I mean it's got like all these like tens of $1 million mansions.
Yeah.
There, and so I really think that it's just out of touch leadership.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. We keep coming back to the energy. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. We are upset about that, but we are trying to also stick with. So I haven't seen the Indy 11's new stadium plan. I did like kind of passingly see a new article, but
So
like I said, there's all these other all these other teams are getting new stadiums, and we're just sitting over here like
2026, guys.
like, oh great, we're gonna be in our 40s by the time they play again.
Oh, God, that's right, huh? That's bullshit.
Because we're both 38.
Next year when everything MLS goes to Apple TV Soccer is going to blow up.
Yeah.
They're going to Apple TV?
Yeah, MLS is all going. That you can, if you subscribe to Apple TV, you can watch every MLS game.
Oh, okay. Well,
So.
yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Soccer's too painful to watch right now. I'll watch the World Cup.
Like I said, I mean.
It's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, but yeah, you're right. And with every time there's a World Cup year and the United States is playing, and Phil, get out.
Get down, producer.
Yeah, every time that that always kind of ups the ante just a little bit more, and so I don't think we stuck with it here in OKC.
No, they fucked up.
Big time.
Well, what else is there for the energy? Are we still going to do a fire video after this? It's up to you.
It's getting kind of late here.
All right. Well, there is some Potawatomi fire news, but we'll do that at a later date.
Because we got some stuff. Potawatomi Fire is a local basketball team.
Yeah, our small little area actually got a pro minor league basketball team, which is
weird.
amazing. You know,
Weird,
really
but
us?
amazing.
Yeah.
That's no doubt.
And again, of course, the Raleigh-Durham Skyhawks. I think that script's like 90% done. It'll probably come out.
Yeah, we have to do some more narration on that, and I think don't you have to do a little more editing, and then we're pretty much finished.
I got finished writing it.
Okay.
And then Chesterfield has to review it.
He will make sure that all the legalese.
He always makes a lot of edits and yells at me. He goes,
We're never sure what he's trying to say, but you know, it's all cat law.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's all legal mumbo jumbo. We're not familiar with it.
We're not sure what he's saying. We know when he's not happy, though.
Well, I guess this is going to be the last energy video for a minute.
Yeah.
So,
Well, at least for a little bit.
Do you have anything to add?
It's cold today.
Energy ownership can
Yeah, screw them.
suck it. It's true.
We took it over from them, and we tried to keep it together. But
Yeah,
then
we re-ran it back into the ground.
Yeah.
That was all our fault.
we didn't tell Kretschmer to make that damn statement. Did you tell him to put that
No.
club statement out?
No, that's why
He's
we
gone
were
rogue.
going to say it's like, yeah,
He's gone rogue.
He's
You're
an
fired.
imposter.
You're fired. You're all fired.
That guy's
Well,
fired.
He's fired. I don't know.
I don't know. We were hoodwinked. That was all it is. I mean, yeah, we were hoodwinked. You know, and that's, you know, like I said, we thought that this was like something really, really cool to do, but nope, we were hoodwinked. All right. Well,
Damn it,
is there anything else that we want to do?
Yeah, USA is going to win the World Cup. Put it in the books. When New Orleans
Hey, you know what?
joins the SLC,
Actually, as a
you can
Saints
be our
fan,
fans.
hey, as a Saints fan, I would totally be down for something like that. You know, I
They-
love New Orleans.
Don't
so.
you guys still have the Jesters? Do
Isn't
Jesters
that
still exist?
semi-pro?
Yeah, I think it's semi-pro.
that was all
but,
semi-pro.
I mean, that is a team there.
That would be pretty cool, though, if they did like elevate the Jesters to the championship, and that became the championship team, or they just bought the rights to the Jesters.
You see, I always like the imagery of the New Orleans Voodoo, the arena football team.
Oh yeah,
That was always cool. The
Oh, yeah.
skull with the top hat and the glasses with the little crossed bones.
That's what's his name?
Papa Gay Day.
No, it's Baron von Sandy. The guy with the skull face and the hat.
Oh, really?
It's Baron von Sandy.
Oh yeah, I'm getting stuff mixed up.
I thought that was Papa Shango.
No, it's Baron von Sandy.
Okay.
And Hoodoo. Or Voodoo.
Yeah, the
are still
Jesters are still here. Okay, well that's good. I thought a few years ago they were moving up to what was it, Nisa or something. I
here.
thought they were going.
do
pro
we?
at
Hey,
some
do we
point.
want to cover New Orleans USL Championship?
Eh.
We could do it to spite OKC ownership.
Bob Funk
Simply-
doesn't care.
Yeah, I don't think he cares. You know, that was another, and that's something else. Like, we do have a kind of a bone to pick on that one. You know, we always wanted to be like OKC Energy fans, like after dark. You know.
Oh yeah, like the Adult Swim
Yeah,
After Dark.
Right,
kinda.
right, and I know, but there was some other USL teams that would actually pick up their a lot of their fan channels a lot more so, and it seems like ours just they always tried to avoid us, and most of the time, yeah, we understood for obvious reasons, and that's why we toned down some of the videos. But even toning them down, we still didn't even.
Follow our rugby team, the Gold.
That would be cool.
I do like rugby. I used to follow Cal University's rugby team when it was good back in like the early 2000s, and they used to show it on TV. Rugby's fun to watch. Actually, I got a rugby video game for the original Xbox, and as I recall, that was actually a really fun game.
Cool.
Rugby's not bad. We had a couple of Australian rules teams here for a while in Tulsa and Oklahoma City. I don't know if they still exist. This was like 3 or 4 years ago.
No, I don't think so anymore.
I haven't heard anything about them in a while, so
That would
probably
be cool.
not. So we're just going to have to enjoy the Potawatomi Fire until the Energy get their asses back to the pitch.
If they ever do. If they ever manage to drag them there.
There'll be something. It's too good of a market. We're building you a damn stadium.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll
you
get
got
another
it.
team.
You got it handed to you on a silver platter, except for our shoddy
Ownership.
Michiganer ownership.
Mm-hmm.
When I say Meshuggah, I truly mean that too.
Yeah. Ugh. Well.
All right. Well, do we have anything else?
No, I'm gonna go get a little high now.
I wish I could.
Anyways.
All right.
Again, Stacy.
Stacy, thank you very much for coming on to our video.
And the script is 90% done. And
yes.
we have a shout out for you, of course, because you suggested the idea, and we always like that.
Thank you.
We're trying to catch those up because we have teams that we want to cover, because I would like to dip into like defunct hockey teams or basketball or maybe baseball. I'm not a huge baseball fan. Baseball would be fun to do.
We should do more baseball, though.
Yeah, we got to get around to
there's
doing
tons
some
of
more
history
hockey
there, though.
Some more hockey.
Eh.
And people do seem to like the defunct NFL teams specifically. Those always get more views.
Those always get a ton of views.
Yeah.
So.
Well, for us, a ton of views. Okay.
No, that's just...
Smoke a nickel bag for me, night guys. All right.
All right.
I will smoke more than that. I will smoke more than that. You have a good one, man. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up now.
Nice, Stacy. You have a good one.
Later.